Welcome to another episode of Quick Question with top producing Twin Cities realtor Dave Oswald. Now, join Dave as he answers your questions about residential real estate.
One of my best friends asked me one time, what should I expect when buyers and agents are touring my home? I said, I think you should expect a lot. You might not get it, but here's what I think you should expect. And there's several points, and I think they're all key. Number one is you should expect a general respect for your property and for your home. You can tell if somebody's respected it, if they've taken their shoes off and all those sorts of things. I'll give you some more examples, but generally you should expect that they will respect your property. Number two, I just mentioned it. They should take their shoes off, or they can wear those shoe covers. A lot of realtors carry those in their cars. I do. So you can cover up your feet, or especially if you're barefoot, it's the summer. Frankly, it's a little weird walking into somebody's home that you don't know in bare feet. Put those shoe covers on. I think that's something that you can expect. The lights would be turned off after they've done a showing, unless they've been instructed otherwise, that they should turn off any lights that you might have left on for them and conserve some electricity. And they ought to show that as a sign of respect for you. Also, kitchen drawers and kitchen pantries are okay. So are closet doors. But bathroom drawers and dresser drawers are hands off. You should expect that they'll stay out of those. They've got no reason to go into those. Closet doors, absolutely. They want to see how big the closets are. People are very concerned about storage. We Americans have a lot of stuff, so people will open those up. But they've got no real business opening up your vanity drawers or your dresser drawers or bureau drawers. You should also expect timeliness. Typically, a showing has a 1 hour window. So if they've scheduled a 2 o'clock showing, it's totally conceivable that they won't show up till 2:45. It depends on how the showings prior to yours are going. So expect that it's a 1 hour window. You should also be able to expect that at the end of that window, they will exit your home and essentially give it back to you. So you should expect timeliness. And here's a sensitive one that sometimes people object to, but you should expect. If you have guests into your home, it's quite conceivable that a guest might say, do you mind if I use your restroom? You know what? The people that are showing your home, if they've been through 5 or 6 homes, they're probably going to need to use the restroom, and they might just use yours. You can expect them to be respectful and clean up after themselves, but don't be surprised if the toilet paper roll looks like it's been pulled on, or there's some water from the washing their hands in the sink that wasn't there when you left. Don't be offended, just understand and expect that that might just happen. You can expect that they'll stay off the beds. It's not all that unusual to be touring a home, a whole family along for the showing, and the little kids get on the bed and start jumping around. You should expect that they don't do that. That's reasonable. That leads into another point, that the parents would control their children. And as an agent, I've oftentimes had to ask my clients, in a polite sort of way, please hang on to little Billy's hand because it looks like he's pretty excited to be in this house. I just don't want him to crawl up on people's beds or break anything. And so they kind of get the point. But you can expect that. You can expect that they will look in your closets. If you've got stuff in your closets, whether it's dirty laundry or personal belongings or things like that you don't want people to see, it's incumbent upon you to put those away because people will check out closet space. They're going to open up your fridge. Chances are the fridge is included in the house purchase. They want to see what kind of fridge you have. How deep is it? How much food can I get in there? You should also expect, and this typically happens after they've toured the inside of your home, that they're going to tour the outside of your home, and in the process, they might just talk to your neighbors. Don't consider that an invasion of your privacy, but you should expect that if your neighbors are out in the yard, they might just engage them in conversation and ask them about the neighborhood, maybe even ask how you've maintained your home and get the neighbor's opinion. You should expect that the buyer's agent will control the showing and accompany the buyers everywhere through your home. That they don't just open the door and let the potential buyers just roam around at free will and divide up and go through all parts of the house. As a showing agent, I want those folks to stay with me and I'll show them the home, and you should expect that the agent that shows your home will do the same. You should also expect that after the showing, you'll get feedback. Now, for some realtors, that may be impossible to do that same day. Others will do it right from their car when they're done with the showing. So expect that within 24 hours, you will get feedback. Frankly, feedback from a time period longer than 24 hours starts to diminish in value, especially if they've been out showing many homes to these potential buyers. Their recollection of your home might just diminish in time. So hopefully they'll respond to you quickly. And while this long list of courtesies is what you should expect when somebody is showing your home, the same courtesies are expected of you when you're out looking for your next home. I'll see you next time for an answer to another quick question. I'm Dave Oswald.
Have a quick question about residential real estate? Email it to us at quickquestion@daveoswaldhomes.com.